Hey guys. Alright. So I haven't even attempted to start my seed videos. Well, I started them. I just haven't picked up on them. It's been a day. I don't really want to go into detail, but it's been a day. So, alright. I'm just going to get right into this because I'm almost done with the vegetables A to Z. So we're going to go spinach, squash, and sweet potatoes. Alright. Excuse me. Spinach is a cool weather plant and should be direct sown about 1 month before the last spring frost. Direct sow fall crops about 1 month before the first autumn frost. Set the seeds about 2 inches apart, 1 inch in the fall, and shallow rows about 18 inches apart. Thin seedlings to about 4 inches apart. Repeat sowings every 10 to 14 days to ensure a continual supply. Spinach responds well to fertilizers. Try regular applications of fish emulsion. And I've told you guys that's what Andrew does with a lot of his plants. So I'm going to underline that. Pick the outer leaves as needed or cut the entire plant. Harvest in the cool of the morning and store spinach in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. I don't cook it. To me, spinach is gross cooked. Squash. The seeds of summer squash germinate best when soil temperatures are above 65 degrees. It grows best in raised beds warmed with black plastic mulch for a few weeks before planting. Direct sow them 1 to 2 weeks after the last frost, planting the seeds about 4 inches apart and 1 inch deep in rows 3 to 4 feet apart. For winter squash, direct sow pairs of seeds about 1 inch deep, spacing them every 18 inches. Keep them evenly moist, especially after the fruit has begun to set. If you haven't grown up vertically, that's the best way to do them in the square foot garden. And with spinach, it's 9 seeds per square foot. Hi, cinnamon. Keep them evenly moist, especially after the fruit has begun to set. Harvest most summer squash when the fruit is 3 to 5 inches long. Snip the vine with scissors and handle the fruit carefully to prevent bruising. Summer squash will keep for up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator. To harvest winter squash, wait until your thumbnail easily cuts the skin. Cut the vine a few inches from the fruit, then let the fruit cure for 7 to 10 days. Cover it if frost threatens. Stored winter squash can last all winter long. Sweet potatoes. Ideally, sweet potatoes should have 130 to 150 frost-free days, with most of them up to 80 to 85 degrees with moderate to high humidity. Plant them well after the last frost when the soil is about 70 degrees. Purchase sweet potatoes from a market 7 to 8 weeks before the last spring frost. Cut them in half lengthwise and lay the pieces cut side down in aluminum pie plates filled with moist peat moss. Put a shallow covering of the peat moss over the pieces and wrap the works in a plastic bag. When the slips, or tiny sprouts, appear, remove the plastic and put the plants in a sunny window. After the last frost date, pull each slip and plant it separately. It will grow into a full-size sweet potato plant. Plant the slips in raised beds 5 to 6 inches deep and 12 to 15 inches apart. But potatoes, and even sweet potatoes, it's 2 per square foot. Fertilize them lightly with 5-10-10. And remember what I told you guys that was. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Okay. Water young plants generously for the first few days, then infrequently. Just as the vines begin to run along the ground, side dress once with fertilizer. Dig up the sweet potatoes on a dry day before cool weather. Dry them for 1 hour. To cure, place them in a warm, dark, ventilated place for 10 to 14 days. The fertilizer is 1 tablespoon of 5-10-10 per plant. Okay, and that is it for spinach, squash, and sweet potatoes. And the spinach, remember, is 9 seeds per square foot. Squash is 1 per square foot. But you can put 2 to 3 seeds per hill in each one. And then sweet potatoes is 2 seeds 2 seed potatoes or slips per square foot. So, alright, and I'm going to go ahead and get off from here and get this one up here, and I'm going to go ahead and probably finish this one. So, because we're almost out of this one, so I will see you guys in a few minutes. Bye, guys.